bench update. Scale model Alberta Glockster 42. Hey guys, how you like my lowrider IS3, man? Yeah, man, we're gonna go low riding in the tank, man. Well, actually, it's not a lowrider. I'm gonna do this one shot to shit, boys. All blown up. Well, not blown up, but burned out. So on these tanks with torsion bars, when they burn up, the torsion bars lose all their spring and promptly go whoomp. Kind of like a lowrider, man. Low in the air suspension, man. That's horrible. I better just stick to talking to myself. So anyway, this is Trumpeter's kit. This is an older Trumpeter kit, and it shows the tracks blow chunks. Detail is a little soft. Locating holes are huge. But for $14.99, who the hell cares? I got this one on sale from Lucky Model. Highly recommended, guys. I don't like beating up on my local hobby shops because they're good for paint and glue and supplies. But when you can get kits overseas for a quarter the cost, you got to do it. Anyway, it's got a nice texture on the turret. I'm not really doing an out of box on these, but this is on the workbench. I've got some figures on the workbench as well. Now, 4 of these Russian figures are kind of converted World War II guys. I've put them into Cold War. Still working on that one flashpoint diorama with the T-64 and the German self-propelled gun. So we got the German figures there. We're working on the, well, those are the Russian figures. We're working on the German figures here. These are old Dragon German paratroops. They're pretty rough. They just sure don't. They sure don't add up to the way the old ones were. I'm using some G3s from the Dragon G3 H&K G3 kit. We've got some filling to do on these. They're ready. I got a whole spit load of stuff on the go. Let me grab some more things and let me do a show and tell on you boys. This little ARC P38 or the 38T, something like that. It's all finished up, painted up in the Armor Dark Gray Vallejo Armor Dark Gray primer. The stuff's okay as long as you shoot some clear over it right away, then it toughens up. Now the decals on these ARC kits were really nice. I was surprised. They snuggled right down. The yellow's a little translucent, but they snuggled right down. They fit well. Now I know that that's probably not the right location, but there's no way it was going to fit over there, and I was just like, you know what, hell with it, I'm going to get it done. The decals are a little bit big in some ports. Like that arrow, that's a little big, a little bit oversized. But you know what, considering this is going to be kind of a what if kit, what if alternate history diorama, I like it. It's a nice little kit for 25 bucks. I'll pimp these freaking things all day long. So let me show you what we got planned for this. With apologies to Panzerman Bill. Yeah, Uncle Adolf, we need the bigger tanks. These are not big enough for the Russian tanks. That was horrible. Anyway, we're going to have it like this. This will be slightly raised on a bit of a hill, bogged down because of the weight. Mind you, they're fairly wide tracks, so they should have good flotation, but we're going to show that this tank is basically bogged down with some, they're trying to recover it, and then this little guy showed up and scared everybody off. So this is the KV5 from Tacom. Takom, I have no idea how you pronounce it. If I was going to rate this kit out of 10, it would get 6. Just because it finishes off pretty damn cool. You've got a pretty big, impressive model. But all the little details pretty much blow chunks. Locating holes too big, the corresponding plugs too small. It's just a whole bunch of little naggly, little silly shit that just, by the time you get this thing finished, you just want to throw it across the room. If you can actually, like these bloody little tow hooks. They're slotted, so these are supposed to fit into the slots on this backer plate. Well, these things are about half too thick to fit into the cutout slot. So you got to make the cutout slot bigger or thin down the tow hook or both. So just nasty, pissy little shit like that just pisses me right off. So let's see, we got that going, and I'll show you another one I got going here. The Object 279 is all decaled and detail painted, and I'll hand it to Takom. The kit sucks, but their decals rock. These are frigging awesome decals. I'll give credit where credit is due. They snuggle right down with Gunzy Mr. Mark Softer. They are beautiful decals. So you can see we've got everything all detail painted up. Looking at some of the Cold War armor, it looked like most of the stuff was just left bare wood and black metal paint. So I did that on the whole thing. Some of these, some of the Pioneer's tools are a little bit overscale. They're probably closer to the 32 scale. But what the hell. This is no weathering on it right whatsoever. Just some paint fading and the detail paint work. Which unfortunately this camera just doesn't pick up the subtle shades. Which is a shame. All I've done is airbrush weathering on this, and I've done absolutely nothing with any other type of weathering. But I want to keep this reasonably clean for the diorama I've got planned. And I've got my other kit just came from Lucky Model here a couple days ago. So I'm going to get on that this week, and I got a couple more ideas, a couple more things on the go. I'm just finishing up some figures, and we're going to get some dioramas built. But I've probably babbled on long enough, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate my views. I got a goal. I want to try and get 1,000 subs here by the end of the year. And I don't know. I think probably I probably have to start putting out a few more videos than these dribs and drabs that I've been doing lately. So anyway, guys, take care. Later.